Hi everyone, it's Alicia, and I'm going to discuss with you the video that I chose, which was The Power in I Am by Theodore R. Johnson. So in the beginning of his speech, he tells us a story about how he had the opportunity to meet the president, and then he goes into showing us different ways that he practiced introducing himself. He realized that he didn't like any of them because he wasn't satisfied with introducing himself simply as "Hello, my name is." So that told us where his speech was going. That he was going to discuss with us that our names are more than just names, and that our names tell us who we are. As far as him projecting character, I noticed that in the he mentioned that all of us have something in common. In the beginning, we are all given the gift of life and the gift of our names. And to me, that showed the sincerity behind his message, because his message wasn't just about his name. It was him letting us know, or letting his crowd know, that everyone's name has a purpose and has a meaning. As far as competence, he mentioned research that was done by social scientists that said that we are attached to our names, and that our names can affect some of the choices that we make. He also mentioned a study that was done on Black men between the years 1910 and 1975, which showed that Black men whose first name and middle name was a famous name, that they lived 3 years longer than those who did not have, who were not named after famous people. So he backs up his belief about the importance or the purpose of our names. He backs that up with things such as research that was done. Also, when he mentioned words that were unfamiliar or words that weren't too common, he made sure to explain what those words mean. One of them was nomen est omen, which means that your name is a sign. As far as caring for his audience, I saw this when he went into the part of his speech where he mentioned that Booker T. Washington, excuse me, years ago was invited to the White House, and he reminded the audience that this was a time of racial inequality in America, but he made sure to, he was careful about how he delivered this part of his speech, and he made sure to let the crowd know that he was quoting what someone said. He also backed up that it wasn't just some random person, that this person that made these offensive remarks was also later elected as the governor of Mississippi. So anyway, he quoted what the person said, but I think that he took his crowd into consideration, and realizing that some people may be offended by that type of language or those words. But he made sure to let his crowd know that he was quoting what someone said before he just blurted it out. As far as charisma, I think he showed charisma throughout his speech by the different ways that he practiced introducing himself, the change in his pitch and his volume for each time, and his body language for each time each example that he gave of how he would introduce himself. So I think he showed charisma there. He also got the audience to laugh without actually telling a joke. It was just a change in him practicing how he would introduce himself. As far as the type of speech this is, honestly, I'm not sure. I thought it was persuasive. That's the only one that I thought it was close to, but I'm not sure what he's trying to persuade anybody to do. So that's why I'm uncertain about what type of speech this is. So that's my discussion, and thanks for listening.